Exercise 7D, question number 1. A single observation x is taken from the binomial distribution 30p and value of 10 is obtained. Use the observation to this. So x text statistic is will take that as it is. P is the probability of success, and x follow binomial 30p. H naught is P equals 0.5, and H1 is P not equal to 0.5. To tell if H naught is true, then it should follow binomial 30 0.5, and x is 10 is the observed value. Expected value in P equal n 30 times half, which is going to be 15. So observed value is less than the expected value, hence lower tail is used for the calculation. So probability of x less than or equal to 10 is 0.0494, which is we are testing on this one 5%, significant level 5%. So then this has to be less than 0. This is greater than 0.025. Hence observed value x equal 10 does not lie in the critical region. Hence there is no sufficient evidence to reject H naught. Question number 2. It's also the same type of question. P x follow binomial, that is 25p. So H naught is given P equal 0.3, H1 is given P not equal to 0.3. So this is total, and significant level is given 10%. So if H naught is true, then x follow binomial 25 0.3, and significance level 10%. So 5% each for both tail. So x observed value is 10, and expected value, so this is observed value, n times p. N is 25 times p is going to be 0.3. This is going to be 7.5 approximately, and this is uh, 10 is less than greater than 7.5. Observed value is greater than expected, hence upper tail is used for calculation. Probability of x greater than or equal to 10 is going to be 1 minus probability of less than 9. So that is, this is the value from the table. So this is equal to 0.1894. This is greater than 0.05. Hence, observed value x equal 10 does not lie in the critical region. Hence, there is no sufficient evidence to reject the H naught. So question number 3 also saying some x p is probability of success. So x follow binomial 10p. So H naught is p equal 0.75 and H1 alternative p not equal to say 75, it means it's going to be two tail. So if H naught is true, then p x, the variable, should follow binomial 10 0.75, or the significance level 5%, so 2.5 each for both tail. And x observed value is given here as 9, and the expected, this is the observed expected value equal NP. N is 10 times 0.75, 7.5. Then observed value is greater than expected value, it is 9 greater than 7.5. Hence, upper tail is used for calculation. Now, probability of x less than or equal to 9 is 1 minus probability of less than or equal to 8. So this is from the calculator I obtained, and this is 0.2441. This is greater than 0.025. Hence, the same set of answer. Hence, x equal 9 does not lie in the critical region. Hence, there is no sufficient evidence to reject H naught. Hence, P equals 0.74. Question number 4. X is this one, P is probability of success, and X follow binomial 20P, and H naught is given P equal 0.6. So H1 not equal to 0.6. So if H naught is true, then X should follow binomial 20 0.6. The significance level is given 1%. So 1%, it means half a percent for half a percent each for both tails. So observed value X equal 1, and expected value in P n is 20 times 0.6, that is going to be 12, and observed value is less than the expected value. Then because of that 1 is less than 12, so we are going to use the lower tail. Hence lower tail is used for the calculation. Probability of X less than or equal to 1 is, so this is less than 0.003, less than 0.005. Hence X equal 1 thus lies in the critical region. Hence there is no sufficient evidence to accept H naught. Hence P is not equal to 0.6. Question number 4. Question number 5. Same type of question. X and P, this is 50, and P is 0.02, and this is not equal to 0.02. So this is follow the binomial 50 and 0.02, and significance level is given as 2%. So 1% each for both tails, and observed value is now the observed value is X equal 4, that MNP is going to be 50 times 0.02. So this is going to be 1. This is going to be 1, and hence observed value is 4, greater than the expected value, that is 1. 4 greater than 1 means upper tail, not lower tail. Upper tail is used for calculation. Then probability of x greater than or equal to 4 is 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 3. This is 1 minus 0.9822, that is 0.0178, that is greater than 0.01. Hence x equal 4 does not lies in the critical region. Hence there is no sufficient evidence to reject H naught. Hence P is 0.02. Question number 6. A coin is tossed 20 times. So n equal 20, and lands on head 6 times. So probability of getting head is the observed value is 6. Use two-tail test with the 5% significance to determine whether there's sufficient evidence to that conclude that coin is biased. So basically, if it is unbiased, it is probability has to be 0.5. So x is number of heads and p is probability of getting number of heads. So x follow binomial 20p, and h naught is p equals 0.5, and h1 is p not equal to 0.5. So if h naught is true, x is should follow binomial 20 0.5. So the significance level 5%, that is 2.5 and 2.5 for each tails, and x the observed value is 6, and expected value is np, that is 20 times half, that is 10. So 6 is less than 10, or observed value is less than expected value, and lower tail is used for the calculation. Probability of x less than or equal to 6 is 0.0577, which is greater than 0.025. Hence x equal 6 does not lie in the critical region. Hence there is no sufficient evidence to reject h naught. Hence there is no evidence that the coin is biased. Question number 7. The national proportional Proportion of people experiencing a complication after having a particular operation is 20%. So P is 20% is given, which is 0.2. The hospital decided to take a sample of 20 n equal 20 from their records. Find the critical region for 5% significance level to test whether or not the probability in each tail should be close to 2.5. Now here there's a special instruction given for the uh, significance level. So we'll start the sum. So x is number of people having complications. P is the probability of people having complications. So x followed binomial 20p. So h naught p equals 0.2 and h equal p not equal to 0.2. So if h naught is true, then x follow binomial 20 0.2, if not something else. The significance level now given, probability of x less than or equal to C1 closer to 2.5. Usually we write less than half of 5, 2.5%, but now it has to be closer to uh, 2.5, and probability of greater than or equal to C2 closer to 2.5%. From the table, I can see probability of x less than or equal to 0, which is equal to 0 is 0.0115, that is greater than 0.025, less than 0.0. So we'll go for probability of less than or equal to 1, that is 0.0692, that is greater than 0.025. When you assess how far from the 0.025, this is closer to 0.025. So you want to find this one, 0.025 minus 0.0115 for this one, and you get this distance, and then 0.0692 minus 0.025 and this distance. You can see this is very close value. Hence C1 is 0. So the critical value is 0. And probability of x greater than or equal to is 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 7. So this value 1 minus 0.99679, 0.0321. This is greater than 0.025, then we'll go 1 less than that. 1 minus probability x less than or equal to 8. So 1 minus 0.900, but 0.010. So this is less than 0.25. But with the distance, this is closer to 0.025. Hence critical region is going to be C2 equal 8. Hence critical region we can write x equals 0 and x greater than or equal to 8. Then part B, actual significance level. So this is going to be 0.015 plus this one 0.0321 is going to be 0.0436, which is 4.36%. This is the actual significance level. So the given value x equal 8. So observed value x equal 8, this lies in the critical region. Hence there is no sufficient evidence to accept H naught. Hence hospitals proportion of complication differs from the national figure. Question number 8. Machine makes balls and it observed that 1 in 10. So P 1 in 10 will mean 0.1 probability. 10 of the balls have hair line tracked in them. The production process is modified and sample 20 n equal 20 taken. One of the balls is cracked. So x equal 1. Let us find the 10% significant level. I will that the proportion of okay. Uh, x is the number of balls or number of cracked CRAC balls, and P is the probability of the cracked balls. So this is an x follow binomial 20 P. So H naught P equals 0.5 or it's differ. So H1 is P not equal 0.1, and if H naught is true, x follow binomial 20 0.1. Significance level is 10%, 2.5% each for both tails. And the observed value x equal 1, observed value, so expected value is NP 20 times 0.1, which is 2. Um, Hence, observed value is less than expected. Hence, lower tail is used for calculation. So probability of less than or equal to 1 is 0.93. This is 10%, actually 5% each side, because 10 half is 5. So this is greater than 0.05. Hence, hence observed value does not lies in the critical region. Hence, there is no sufficient evidence to reject H naught. Hence, the proportion of cracked balls has not changed. Question number 9. Over a period of time, Agnitha has discovered that the carrot that she grows has 25% chance of longer than 70 meters. So 25%, that is 0.25. She tried a new type of fertilizer in random sample of 30 carats, 13 longer than 17. So n equal 30. HC's observation is 7. Claim that being longer than 70 meters is the 5% significance level. So it says that the fertilizer has changed the probability of carrot being longer than 7 centimeter. It didn't say that. It doesn't say that it is more or less. So then it has to be two-tailed. So he exceeds number of carrots longer than 7 centimeter. The probability of carrots longer than 7 centimeter. So it's follow binomial 30p. So H naught is P equal 0.25, and H1 alternative P not equal to 0.25. And if H naught is true, then X should follow binomial 30 0.25. The significance level 5%. It means 2.5 each for both tails. So observe value is 7, and expected value is NP n times 30 times 1 over 4, which is 7.5. Sorry, observe value is 13. uh, since observed value greater than expected upper tail is used for the calculation. So probability of x greater than or equal to 13 is 1 minus probability of less than or equal to 12. It is 1 minus 0.9784, 0.0216, less than 0.025. So then hence it is in the critical region. Observed value x equal 13 lies in the critical region. Hence, there is no sufficient evidence to accept H naught. It means a rejection. Hence, the probability of carrots being longer than 7 cm has changed, has yeah, mm, has changed. Question number 10. The standard blood test is able to diagnose a particular disease with probability of 0.96. The manufacturer suggests that the cheaper test will have the same probability. So that one also has 0.96 of success. Uh, it conducts a clinical trial of 75, n equals 75 patient. The new test correctly diagnosed x equal 63 of the patients. The manufacturer claimed at 10% significant level. Yeah, so the significant level is 10%. So we want to check that it is same or not. X is the number of patients correctly diagnosed. The probability of patient correctly diagnosed. So X follow binomial 75p. This is the model. If H naught is true, then X follow binomial 75 0.96. H naught this one. If H naught is true, binomial follow this one. So significance level is 10%. It means 5% each for both tails. X is 63 observed value, expected value NP. So in 75 times 0.96, that is 72. So observed value is, since observed value is less than expected value, that is 63 less than 72, lower tail is used for the calculation. So probability for x less than or equal to 63 is 0.004. 1 less than 0.005. Hence, x equals 63 is lies in the critical region. Hence, there is no sufficient evidence to accept H naught. Hence, the new test does not have the same probability of success as old test, equals 0.96.